In 1997, India's former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee remarked regarding relations with Pakistan.
You can change friends, but not neighbors.
This statement is applicable in various contexts, from personal to national. When instability exists in one country, its effects on neighboring countries are often inevitable. Bangladesh shares borders with only two neighboring countries, India and Myanmar. Among these, the border with Myanmar stretches just 271 kilometers. Despite being rich in mineral and agricultural resources, Myanmar has historically been unstable due to aggression from superpowers, civil wars, and military rule. Since the military coup in 2021, the country has been experiencing its most critical crisis to date. Nearly 50 sanctions from various countries, including the United States and the EU, hang over Myanmar, most of which are trade sanctions. This has led to a significant turmoil in the country's economy, with growth stalling just 1%. The World Bank indicates that poverty in Myanmar has deepened more at any time in the past 6 years. In June, the value of Myanmar's currency, the kyat, plummeted to record lows. According to the central bank standards, the official exchange rate was 2,100 kyat to $1, while in the black market it dropped to 4,500 kyat per dollar. Myanmar may find a valuable opportunity to overcome its economic crisis by increasing bilateral trade with Bangladesh, particularly due to the trade deficit it faces with Bangladesh. In the fiscal year 2021 to 2022, Myanmar imported goods worth $135 million from Bangladesh, while exports to Bangladesh amounted to only $40 million. Bangladesh primarily imports rice, ginger, garlic, poultry feed, fish, timber, coconuts, pickles, dried fish, and chickpeas from Myanmar, with ginger being the most significant import. The annual demand for ginger in Bangladesh is 450,000 tons, but local production is less than 200,000 tons, necessitating imports mainly from Myanmar. While India and China maintain a monopoly on other imported goods in Bangladesh, whereas Myanmar has considerable potential. Due to the incomplete operational status of the Sittwe port in Rakhine State, transporting goods via the capital, Naypyidaw or Yangon, is both costly and time-consuming. In comparison, transporting goods from Rakhine to the Teknaf port is more profitable for Myanmar. Therefore, increasing bilateral trade would significantly benefit Myanmar. However, Myanmar has a significant trade deficit with Bangladesh. Despite being neighbors with no disputes as border killings and shared river water distribution, Myanmar often feels distant from Bangladesh. On top of that, the Rohingya issue has unfortunately created a division rather than a bridge between the two countries. In 2017, the Myanmar military conducted a genocide against the Rohingya in Rakhine State, forcing nearly 900,000 Rohingya Muslims to seek refuge in Bangladesh. This situation has led to various portrayals of the Rohingya crisis, with Bangladesh often positioned as a mere spectator and victim. The large number of Rohingya refugees is currently a significant burden for Bangladesh. The world's largest refugee camp has placed immense economic pressure on the country, especially as international aid for the Rohingya continues to decline. In 2023, Bangladesh received only 47% of the total required funding for the Rohingya crisis, while it spent 93.76 billion Bangladeshi taka, nearly $1 billion from its own budget, adding further strain. Additionally, the establishment of Rohingya settlements has resulted in the destruction of 7,200 acres of forest worth 18.65 billion Bangladeshi taka, around $185 million. Security risks have also escalated since the Rohingyas were granted asylum, leading to a severe deterioration of law and order in Cox's Bazar. Rohingya criminals have been involved in various crimes including theft, murder, and drug trafficking. Local Bangladeshi communities have suffered from severe crimes such as robbery and kidnapping. According to the Cox's Bazar District Police, in 8 years since the Rohingyas were sheltered, 8,689 individuals have been accused in a total of 3,823 cases. As Bangladesh struggles with the existing Rohingya population, there are fears of a new influx of Rohingyas due to the ongoing civil war in Myanmar. Thousands are gathering at the border daily, The international community must recognize that Myanmar shares borders with other countries besides Bangladesh, which could also take in displaced Myanmar citizens if necessary. However, it is currently impossible for Bangladesh to accommodate any more Rohingyas. Over the past 7 years, there have been no effective measures for the repatriation of Rohingyas, which has geometrically increased the economic and security risk for Bangladesh, a country with a population of 180 million. Thus, the focus should now shift from providing asylum to ensuring a safe and sustainable repatriation for the Rohingyas back to Myanmar, with the hope that the international community will take effective steps to facilitate this process.